Know thyself with a visit to the three sacred Silverwing Falls, once home to the celestial time guardians. May they flow freely to the sea forever and ever. The tallest waterfall, Terrarian, will show you glimpses of the present in places and beings connected to yourself. Ternerian, the widest, will show you pieces of your past from outside yourself, imbuing your past with a new hue. Under the smallest waterfall, Terrathiel, you may see glimpses of your future, cast by the tragedy that befell its namesake. The visions it holds are not happy ones, but they may hold warnings to prevent their prophecy. Each traveler may only receive visions from one of the falls, so choose wisely.
Frogladon here. I may have been born an ordinary little grung in the Vanaheim swamps, but in the dawning decades of the world, I found myself a part of the battle of the opening of the void. The aftermath of that battle has plagued the realm to this day. But that day I gained something very special. Immortality. For 1,000 and hundreds and tens of years I have gone where the tides have taken me, finding friends and treasures along the way. But I lost one very special to me the last time I was down this way. Thought I would pop in and see if I might find it again.
In my life, I have known nothing but the sacred whitewood forests that surround my home. For many years there have been whispers of a falling, a blight that infects the trees and the people. But it was only a story, or so we thought. Now it is plain for all to see, in the trees, my people, and even in my own flesh. Now I have left my home for the first time to seek answers and the key to saving my people and my home.
I was born in a rural valley village and grew up running wild in the dark woods. Being of the north, I may not be overly social, but there is little to do in a village of shadow spirits. When I was grown, I made my way to the capital to seek greater knowledge and, frankly, conversation that wasn't low hissing or crackling static. In Ernil, I learned more of the wider world and the devious arts of persuasion, making my way up the coast to Pelinel, that city of shadowy reputation, on my way to the citadel of Tirnell. I was not able to study there, as membership as an acolyte is a rare opportunity, and my dark genius went underappreciated. But I was able to spend enough time in the north near the god to gain a horrifying appreciation for true eternity and nothingness. Ever since, it has lived in me, the void. But whether it comes from within or without, and what that means, is the mystery I mean to uncover.
Born in one of the most beautiful places in all the realm, my life was marked by tragedy. I am the eldest son of the second marriage of my noble father to my mother, a lady of a high house of Triwath in Midgard, rich beyond measure and always seeking more status. I was in love with a half-elven lady of wit and spirit in my youth, but when she died, my heart was shattered, even as I knew it was not by her own hand, as the record states. Years later, my mother had mind to betroth me to a daughter of the high elf royal house Accolon, she a cousin of the king. I met her once and did not find her disagreeable, but I know the marriage was only a way to advance my family's position. To escape my fate, I ran away for a life of adventure on the road, and perhaps to seek answers.
Welcome, everybody, to a very special Beardsgaard one-shot. We have some new faces and some old faces, and my old face. But we wanted to start off the new year with something a little different, something a little more exciting and mysterious. So, without further ado, let's play D&D. It is a cold afternoon in Niflheim. The four of you have all traveled from whatever places that you are from, whatever roads you have taken to get here, in search of insight from the falls here in Silverwing, in the town of Calflin. As you approach this lodge that you see before you, why don't you introduce yourselves as you are greeted at the door?
I am Alder Oakenborough, from the floating islands of Frentophalis. And I am a wood giant, so I'm about close to 10 feet tall, with a shield and a khopesh as on my back, and big beard with like moss and vines kind of lacing through it, growing up onto my face, back into my hair. And my armor is made out of birch bark, so it is completely wooden. The only thing metal is the blade of my weapon.
All right, I am Caecus Felsight, a high dark knowledge cleric. I walk up. I look old, huddled, long gray beard covered in kind of these robes. I've got runes kind of carved into my forehead. But though I look old, I don't move like I'm old. I move like I'm tired, which is a little bit different here. And I walk up and I introduce myself to the person at the door as Father Caecus, a cleric of light. And for a second, a different look kind of pops onto my face. I look vibrant. I shake his hands. I'm incredibly warm as he lets me in. Kind of the shadows settle back in, and I shuffle off to a darkened corner of the room.
Corentin Tyrannus Misterlath approaches the lodge. His well-made, hand-tailored garments keeping him warm in this cold afternoon. He approaches and nods as he introduces himself. Greetings, I am Tyrannus. His hood falls, and you can catch the glimpse of some sort of armor beneath his heavy cloak.
And then in walks a little grung, wanders in a little smug, a hat on, takes the hat off, kind of dusts it off, and puts it back on, writes it. And Froglodon has a fancy but worn kind of cloak on, and a bag, and kind of you'll see trinkets every once in a while, kind of like either adorned on him or like stuck in little pockets. And so Froglodon is from the southern parts of Vanaheim. Kind of wanders in and looks around, and
as you all pass through the doorway into the entryway and the foyer of this lodge, you see that the stonework of the floor is beautifully laid out, and it looks like it's been there for centuries. On either side of you are some water features. There's a nice archway that leads back further into more of like a lounge setting, and a very ethereal shaped and beautiful looking being fades into your right in front of you, and she says, "Welcome. My name is Syrah. If there's anything that you need from me, just ask. I will be more than happy to provide." Welcome
provide things?
to Kelfin.
What do you provide?
Anything that you need.
Well, that could be many things.
She gestures towards the archway and kind of glides over the water, ushering you to enter the lounge. Inside, you see more adornment and some like comfortable chairs, like a couple of fainting couches, chaise lounge, There's a pond, and the back wall almost opens up as like a rocky motif, and you can see the falls behind, in the distance. There's a number of people working there, and they all have like slightly pale skin. They are river folk in nature. This is a town that's been around for as long as anyone really knows, and you note that as they move, it's very like deliberate and practiced and incredibly like intentional. You see a couple of servers come by, and they offer a tray of some waters, and you see someone who's like carrying towels walks past.
Are there other people here, or is it just...
Currently, you are the only non-staff that are in here.
Okay.
So this is in your travels and hearing about Kelvin, the lodge is set up in a way to accommodate small groups. Kind of a pay to rent for a day or two, because the falls, it's a whole experience to come up here and heal yourselves, learn about whatever it is that you want to learn about, seeking this ancient and magical wisdom. It's a very revered place, so it's not as touristy. You do see that there is another... there is one other guy. He's sitting in one of the chairs in the lounge. He's got kind of like tattered red cloak. Looks a little haggard, but seems to be enjoying a good sit.
I respect that.
As you're standing there kind of taking in the whole visage, you hear Syrah from behind, and she says, "The ferry will leave in about 30 minutes. You may make yourselves comfortable, explore the grounds, and do remember to visit the gift shop. Upstairs, if you need anything, just ask."
So this is reading like massive like tourist trap?
A bit.
Okay. Got it. Solid.
A bit. But very posh. It's very,
Yeah.
very polished, very,
It's a
very
nice
clean.
trap.
It's Disney.
Yeah.
Alder is kind of just back, kind of blending into the architecture of the room, very much giving off the like not unapproachable, just doesn't really know how to handle social situations, particularly with people that are not his race. He looks very confused, kind of by everybody. So he's just watching, kind of just.
I think Caecus do it.
Is there a bar or any place to get refreshments?
There is the server that came by and offered waters. If you would like something other than precious water, we can accommodate all manner of beverages.
Great. Whiskey, double. That's it.
May it dampen your soul. And kind of strolls off to retrieve your whiskey. She's back within like a minute.
Solid.
Very quick.
I like start rifling through my little coin pouch. How much?
Totals will be paid in full at the end of your stay.
Fair enough. And I pull out just like a silver piece and just kind of like hand palm it. Like,
Yeah.
That's a trap.
for your trouble.
Heard anyone?
Thank you.
It's like going
And
to a
I
restaurant.
take
The
it and
prices
just
aren't on the menu.
walk to overlook the falls and just sip on my
It's at market price.
my drink.
Caecus is gonna kind of get his face on. So you say, yes, Sira, was that your name?
Yes.
Oh,
How can I help?
Well, it's just funny you should ask, because I was going to ask you the same question. I'm a traveling holy man, and like yourselves, I aim to serve the people. If you could let whoever runs the establishment know, I'd love to be of service. I would greatly appreciate it.
Calvin is run by the integrity of the magic of the falls.
How long will it take to get the integrity of the magic of the falls here?
It is all around us.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, sir. I appreciate all your hard work.
It is no bother.
I'm going to pull up a chair next to the giant. Be like, that was weird, right? I can see you're a fellow traveler.
Yes.
Have you come with any particular burden to be relieved here at the falls?
Yes.
Well, I'd like you to know that I'm here to help in any way that I can.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just let me know. I'm like the magic of the falls. I'm just kind of all around here until we leave.
I'd like to roll an insight check. Absolutely. 10.
What am I rolling opposed on this?
I mean, be what? Roll deception. Oh, so you're gonna be tested. Oh, yeah, you got me. Yeah, I mean, sounds legit. Yeah, it's very obvious that I'm. Okay, thank you. I believe you, but it's also just my complete lack of interaction with people. I would honestly, you could tell me that, like, hey, the grass turns blue at one point, and I'm like, wow.
I'll add, in a reassuring tone, in a way meant to be nice, say, you know, we all come here with our burdens. We carry them everywhere with us. In some ways, they become us. It can be hard to find the answer to the question that drives you. If you feel that, I'm here to counsel as best I can.
Thank you. You're gonna see, he'll kind of like nervously rub his hands together. As he brings his arms out, you see that from the tips of his fingers down to about his elbows are actually almost like a wood bark-like texture, knotted, gnarled. Not to a point of immobilizing, but just it's almost as if his druidic magic has started to change the way his body, like, physically forms.
Frogledon is gonna wander over and sit next to the fella that we don't know, who's sitting there.
As soon as Frogledon gets within, like, 5 feet of this guy, he stands up, gives a little, well.
Frogledon pays no attention to that and goes, I'm Frogledon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry.
Vigorous handshake.
Lunt.
Light.
Lunt.
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 Lunt. Lunt.
Lunt.
Lunt. Right. Righto.
I need to get back to work.
You work here.
Yeah.
Oh, you better get back to work then.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Righto. Lunt.
And just as he turns away, just keeps an eye on you. He's gonna walk out through like one of the little side archways from the lounge area and kind of disappear around the corner.
Friendly guy?
A couple of the servers come around with plates of food and snacks, more beverages if you require any. And after about 30 minutes, you see Lund come back in. He goes,
Lund!
yes!
Pal.
The falls await you.
Are you coming with?
Are
you coming with?
I will be helping with. Yes.
Oh, great.
The boat is ready. Come with me.
Yep.
Please, come with me.
Down whatever's
Let's
left.
hop to it.
Strange group.
You follow him outside, and you see now before you the majesty of the falls. The expanse of them, almost like a wall of water gushing down over a cliff that expands up 150 feet at least. And you can see there's small breaks in between some of them, and they're sectioned into 3 main waterfalls. Out here, this is like the private tour, right? Everybody else, any engagement with anybody is going to be inside. So with that, you could kind of see a little bit through that rear wall that overlooks, and you can see the visage of Syrah just kind of like hovering.
Okay.
And next to her is this other almost like bodyguard looking dude.
Okay.
He's very, very stoic standing, but he is facing out towards you.
Okay.
So he is
What you got?
watching the group.
Are either of them talking to each other or just staring?
Neither of them are talking.
Okay.
You're far enough that you wouldn't. It'd be hard to see if they were saying anything, but it doesn't look like they're conversing at all. And you're walking for maybe a few minutes to a dock, and you are greeted by another older man, kind of a scraggly beard, and he says, "Hey, you made it? Great, good, nice to meet you. Name's Gurgoff. Welcome to the
Gurgoff?
Falls."
Nice to meet you, Gurgoff.
Yeah, excellent, wonderful. I hope you're excited. You're ready for the visions. The visions are great. They're a wonderful thing. Just remember, everybody, you can only go in once. Very important. If you try to go in a second time or into another fall after going into one, it is going to be a very unpleasant experience. I don't recommend it.
Like, how unpleasant are we talking here?
Have you ever seen a man get flayed?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like that, but with water.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah. Plus the visions. It's just gonna kind of mess with your mind.
I've seen a few men get flayed in my lifetime.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes, because
Okay.
your mind is the main issue there after being flayed.
Yeah. His mind and body and all of these things that coalesce. So just don't try it. It's all right. Don't worry. It's okay. Please get on the boat and we will head on. I will bring you to the falls. You all know which way. Have you figured out if you wanted to see either the tallest or the widest, past, present, future? What are you looking for? You don't have to tell me specifics. The falls will tell you.
Alder will kind of step through the group. Excuse me. I would like to see the present.
Very good. Yeah. Okay.
Live for today.
Okay. No cheating.
Made visions.
Whoa.
Well, that didn't work.
You see your home and a creeping, sickly green shimmer building around it. the city, its people falling slowly like leaves. Its forests, deeply rooted, cannot hold forever.
As Alder steps back out from the falls, Gurgoth goes, "Is it everything you hoped? I'm sure it was good. Splish splash, all that. Yeah.
Is this like birthday wishes where we can't tell anybody?
Well, no, you could discuss them if you want.
Okay.
But you know,
I just wanted,
like
there
the
seems to be a lot of
vision, the
rules.
vision that you get is given only to you, and then you can.
Got it. There seem to be a lot of rules about what we can and can't do. I'm just trying to make sure I don't break.
That's fair. That's fair.
Cool.
Who would like to go next? Anybody?
I mean, we're here at present. Is anybody else looking at present?
I'm also looking at the present.
There you go.
Don't know why I'd look at the past. I've already been there. It is what it was.
Wise words.
Future.
I suppose to some.
I'm not there yet.
Astute observation.
I'll know it when I get there. I live for today.
After Alder exits the falls, he's kind of just like, just almost like horrified. He doesn't, and he's not saying anything, but he's just kind of like, his eyes are shifting. He's just darting around. He's trying to think. And as he does, you see him like start to like kind of rub a spot on his armor. And he's just kind of looking around, trying to find anybody that could give him more information on what he just heard. Whether they be here or not.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I'm not known to be a wise person, so I'm going to walk up to the giant. To be like, are you alright?
No.
Yeah.
My people, for centuries, my people have protected our sacred wood. For the last 6 cycles, the trees, the animals, and my people with them have begun to wither and fall. As he says that, he's going to unbuckle his armor right here and pull it up. And he's got a big green scar that looks like it's almost like pulsing. And he shifts his armor down and he's like, I have to fix it.
Right.
Nobody else believes that it's happening. Nobody can see what's right in front of them, but I have to fix it. And then he's just kind of got to like disassociate for a second. And that's where he's
nice
going to...
nice little zone out. Right.
Well, that seems big.
Yeah.
My goodness. Wowie.
Falls will show you what you seek, and they will reveal the truths of things.
And what you don't seek,
Yes.
if you will.
There's things that you know, and there's things that you don't know.
That you don't want
You
to.
don't know what you don't know.
Oh, wowie.
And sometimes you know that you don't know, but sometimes you don't know that you don't know.
But
That's-
sometimes they don't know that you know that they don't know that you know, you know?
I do.
It's well put.
It's a lot to know.
But on that, who's ready? All right, it's your turn.
I gestured to Frog.
Frogladon?
Frogladon. Right. Superhero pose.
Yeah.
Step on through.
You see the lodge you just left behind, precisely as you left it. The water moves, but the people do not. Still as ice or stone, except for a tiny dragon in the gift shop, who is playing with the amulet you lost all those years ago.
Frogman, as you come back out from the falls with this new information that you've gathered, how do you feel?
So I come out and I'm like adjusting myself and I'm checking like little trinkets and like pockets and stuff like that, and I like find an empty one and I pat it, and then I like look up at the lodge and I look very pleased.
All right. Passing on the present then. Looking for something else.
Yes, although the questions linger with us in the present, I believe the origin of my question is in the past.
As is mine.
Wonderful. Go on. So as you leave the first like landing spot, kind of like takes you back out into this lake and comes around again to another small little landing spot. The next falls. Either of you. Who wants to take the next dousing?
Well, Gurgoff, I have a question for you before I douse myself, as you so delicately put it. You are a character. I do enjoy you. Have you yourself been doused within the falls?
I have. Long time ago. Been here, I can't even remember. Seems like a lifetime.
And when you were doused in the falls, did the thing that bothered you, did it go away? Did you find the clarity that you seek or sought?
I found my place here as a steward, one who can facilitate and aid others in their own quests, personal or otherwise. Pardon?
What fall did you look at?
Future. Wanted to know what life had in store for me.
No,
Like that one said, past the past. I've already been there.
Already been there.
Present. I'm in it.
I'm in it.
I'm just curious to know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Well, sometimes the past
So
goes
many-
by too quick.
Yeah.
Gurgoff, could you do me a favor before I hop into the falls?
I'll see what I could do.
Part of my order, we try not to undergo any risky thing. And I know you say it's not risky, but I'm an old man and I'm nervous.
Sure.
We try not to go into any risky thing without having fulfilled our duties one last time. As a cleric of knowledge, part of my duty is to help relieve the pain of the thoughts of those around me. And you don't seem very pained, and that's good because I don't have much time. We're at the falls, but would you allow me just to read some of your burdens, to take your hands real quick? Only what you think, whatever comes to mind. I'd like to share someone else's burden before I fully take on the weight of my own.
Don't see why not.
So then I'll do a little detect thoughts. And hopefully if you're willing, you can roll to save, but it'd be your call on that. I'm trying to butter you up so you'll let me in. It's a wisdom 15 if you want to try to stop me from reading your thoughts. Although I did ask you specifically if I could.
Yeah. That's a 19.
Oh, you, Gurgoff. The pain you have just done me, I can tell your mind is closed.
When you reach out through this connection to try and see into Gurgoff's mind, there is a heavy veil of static that you encounter different than some of the other blocks that you've seen before. This one's feels foreign or
Non-Gergothy.
not. It's unusual.
I'll lean over to Froglodon and be like, not over to the priest, keep an eye on that one.
Righto.
I would say, oh, Gergoth, I appreciate your willingness, but this isn't working. It's
That's okay. Maybe. You're gonna go in there, with a little splish splash, and figure out what it is.
Yes, I will go. I will step into yeah, I'll go in.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Yeah.
All right.
So you feel the cold misting sprays of the water as you get closer and closer, washes down over you. I mean, you're literally stepping through waterfalls. This is cold and wet and very uncomfortable. And as you do, you feel your mind kind of like go into itself and then shoot up into the water as the vision comes to.
You see the place where your quest for knowledge began to bore into your core. Your master's chambers where you sought his mentorship. The void lies to the north, not in one's bowels. You did not like his answer. Shaking his head, he mutters, "There's one like this in every class."
As Caecus. Caecus?
Caecus. Like
Caecus.
Yippee-ki-Caecus.
Caecus.
Everything that you're saying.
I was like,
Caecus.
the first time I read it, I was like, that could
Caecus.
go really bad. Yeah. No.
Yeah, the amount of like playground teasing he got for that is just outrageous. Which is why he's so cheerful today.
Caecus. Got it. So as you emerge from the falls, very wet. How are you feeling?
I'm not going to say anything, but the hood goes down a little bit farther, and I walk past, and I just sit next to the giant and scooch my thing back.
Let's go back up on the boat.
I don't like it.
Tyrannus begins to prepare. He's layered. So he's got like his outer cloak, and he's got like a sweater vest, and he just basically takes off like 3 layers.
The whole time that he's in there,
Yeah,
you're just
so
like,
he's
all
just
right,
like,
time to get ready.
he starts folding it up, and he folds everything into like a nice little pile and puts it on like a bench. And he's just left with this kind of like very nicely ornate kind of like breastplate getup. He's like strips down his like he's got like leather trousers, and just like, okay, let's do this.
The rush of cold takes you. You're ready for it.
You see your home fading into moonlight, the face of the mother you left behind. You see your beloved lady lost, the street outside her home, the window just above, with dark alleys nearby. A stranger paid in one of those alleys by a woman with auburn hair, Rowena, and a shadow.
With everybody's visions and return to the boat.
Yeah. So, so Tyrannus, as you've always just kind of seen him throughout the day, has been kind of this very poised, kind of confident standing man. He just comes out just like hunched and dripping, makes no attempt to like dry himself off, and just goes and just kind of like fetal positions, just in a corner.
Well, I'm glad one of us got good news. Well,
I'm gonna walk over. You say, fellow child of the light, would you care to share your burden?
And as he like, you see him take like a deep kind of collecting breath, and you see his head just snap up at you, and just like his eyes are like lit with like sparks. He's like, back off, father. My burdens are my own. And just back down.
I know you just told me to back off. I did hear that. But I will say, when you are ready, so am I, as I back off.
So, seems some of you had some weight brought back up. Now that we've finished our journey over here to the falls, we can return back to the lodge, where you can warm up, dry off, get clean. You can get a massage. There's tea. It'll ease things, and you can have a wonderful night's rest and be able to go on with things in the morning.
Gurgoff.
Yes, Froglodon.
Before you went into the falls, what did you want to do with your life?
I didn't quite rightly know. It was very unclear. I kind of wandered a lot.
You had no idea.
Not particularly. Didn't live a very rich or extravagant life. Was pretty poor.
You walk into the falls,
Uh-huh.
and they say, "Work here, right where you are."
Yeah,
And you said, "Okay,"
I did.
and now you do,
Yes.
and you like it.
It's an absolute joy.
Would you ever do anything else?
I mean, I don't see why I would. I feel like I provide a good a service to people who are in need. It's my way of helping.
Just seems very self-serving of the falls.
Well, I mean, I don't control the falls, if that's what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Falls are the falls. But, before I did, people could come and go and do all kinds of things, and it's dangerous here, That's why we have the one, like only the one. Otherwise, we had to. I don't want to go into details.
Do you think the falls have consciousness?
I believe that the falls are an older and greater power than maybe we could ever hope to understand. And I am gracious for the fact that they exist, and we can access the wisdom and knowledge that they provide.
And maybe they thought, this is chaos, but you're the man for the job to fix it.
Well, I don't know about fix. But help.
We can go back. I just sometimes have questions
The questions are
about
perfectly
things I
normal.
think about.
Yeah, it's good to think. It's good to question.
Moving on.
I'm gonna wave Froglodon over.
Froglodon.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. And I am feeling the same way you are about what's going on here. There's something not quite right about our friend Gurgoff. I mean, why doesn't he float like those other ones? Why does he have a beard?
Why does he have a beard?
I mean, everyone in the other place, spectral and floaty, and he seems like a person.
Well, I think he is a person.
Walking up to you guys. Actually, I think it was just the one that was floating. I think everyone else was just walking Face
know, but-
looked pale because, no sun.
Oh, it's a melanin thing. No, it's you misunderstand. You're speaking of the way they look. Speaking of the way they are. Something's not right.
That's your business, not mine. And I
Walking back to the lodge.
I'll say it a bit louder. I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
that's your business, not mine.
Yeah.
And just
I was
put
gonna
my
say,
cloak back
while
on.
you're probably like on the landing near the falls, Gurgoff and Lunt are waiting on the boat. And yeah, you can get back on the boat and they'll begin to ferry you back towards the main dock to bring you into the lounge.
We're probably just gonna keep talking about the oddities.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. Like,
As you're on the boat, you're heading back. There is an impact to the bottom of the boat. Need everybody to make a deck save.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
Oh!
19.
12.
I don't have lucky feet.
Is that a dex save?
Dex save. 16.
Oh no.
12.
12.
Why fall off the boat?
Get a natural 1. Amazing.
I mean, you're a grung. You swim.
It's true. I'm so little, the jostle, everyone's like, oof. And I go tumbling.
I
And
roll
I
so well, I
tumble over the
brace
side.
myself on Troglodyte and accidentally knock them overboard.
Just, oops.
Oh, geez, I'm so sorry.
You see both Gurgoff and Lunt, they'll like have that panic moment as well, and kind of like grab themselves a little bit. You see Lunt kind of like reaches his hand out towards you to like grab you and pull you back in.
Same.
Yeah, so you got 2 hands coming to bring you back in.
Can I just
I
reach
cover
in?
them. I cover my hands with my
He's pinching.
cloak,
And, gotcha.
like I do it often.
Yeah.
How tall is Froglodon?
But yeah, tall, about 2.5 ish feet, maybe 3 when he stands up real tall.
Is it a he?
Yeah.
It's rather than a he. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you kind of like grab the cloak a bit and pull you back up. You two notice that Lunt's expression on his face is very different than it was earlier in the day. He has this like almost an awareness of his surroundings. Seems more present, more alert. As he looks over at the rest of the group on the boat, he says, "It's not safe. Can't be here anymore." And jumps backwards off the boat.
Noticing that he's noticing, like looking around with my passive perception of 17,
Mm-hmm.
do I notice anything?
Um,
Just like doing like a quick scan.
yeah, just as a quick scan
Yeah.
of the boat. There's a brief glimmer on Gurgoff's face where you see almost kind of just a quick shimmer pass across it. It's kind of a pale blue,
Okay.
almost ice-like.
As soon as I see that, and then he jumps off the boat, my hand's on my sword. I'm ready, drawing.
Nature check to see if there is any creature in these waters that could have been the cause of this, and that's a 21.
Yeah. You can see into the water pretty clearly, and aside from whatever kind of like seaweed is growing in there, you can see it move the seaweed, but you don't see any creature in it.
Okay.
But whatever it is, sizable.
Huh?
Whatever is moving through is pretty sizable.
Okay.
Probably about 10 to 15 feet long,
Okay.
give or take.
What is going on?
Well, it's just got to be careful sometimes. There's
Sort out
but
what
there-
is going on.
But first of all, it's a lake. You know, natural water. Things live in the lake. So sometimes they get a little restless.
He just
it's
jumped
late,
off the boat. What is happening?
And we will deal with that in a moment. He's been working very long hours. We had to build a whole new boat, and he's really good, but he's tired. He'll be fine. We'll get him out. I'll send someone to fetch him. Let's get you back onto the land and into the lodge, and then we can deal with him. We don't want anybody else falling victim to any kind of injuries or nothing like that.
Did we hit land? Like, are we?
This is on your way back to the dock.
You guys were both on the boat.
Hmm?
You guys were
Both
both.
Lunt was like helping to ferry
Oh,
the boat.
Lunt!
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you're here.
Lunt.
Not anymore. He jumped off the boat.
I didn't know you were
He's-
here the whole time.
He was there very briefly.
What's the difference between us and Lunch? How far away is Lunch now?
This is literally like he jumped into the water. You saw him go maybe 5 feet into the water, and just kind of like almost whisked away.
Oh, lunch
Like-
in the water. Okay.
But we can like
I really wanted his corpse.
towards the. Where is he going?
So, Cyrus, if these are the falls and this is where the lodge is, the lake kind of comes across this way, and you're heading back up to the docks, and it just kind of like grabs and goes this way.
Something grabbed him.
It whatever motion he was in stopped or changed abruptly,
Uh-huh.
and it looked like he was whisked by something
Away from the docks or towards the docks.
away from the docks.
Okay.
Is there any way we could try to like nab him before he gets away, or is it like shoo, he's gone?
It was as he plunged into the water.
Okay.
Okay.
He's gone. So.
He's dead. He's dead. I don't know.
Why would he jump in the water?
You don't. But he's a little on edge. Like I said,
he's
he hasn't
halfway across
slept-
the lake.
We'll get him out. Like there's no exit that way. The falls they travel back around through the river past the dock. So if we're going to be able to grab him anywhere, if he's passing by the docks, that's the best place for us to be.
Let's go get him.
I would advise against it.
What
Why?
is it?
So there are several species of elemental water beings. We'll call them beings, and they live here in the falls, in and around the falls. They're usually pretty harmless. I feel like they know that he wants to.
Die?
No. He needs a break. He needs a day off. We're gonna get back to the docks.
Why would he say
Everybody
it's
was gonna
not
go and
safe?
relax. Well, so we live here. Like we work here, we live here, we know them. They're still, wild
Roll
creatures.
an insight.
Kinda-
See if it
kinda
works.
thing.
this
While
time.
he's rolling his insight,
Sure.
how does the
Nope,
boat
it's a
move?
3 again.
How is the ferry move?
It is the two of them kind of have
My insight's
the
good.
poles and it's almost a
My
long
insight's
oar
good, maybe I should roll
that they were
insight.
using
Okay.
to.
I'm definitely
I'm just gonna grab the
Okay.
oar and start
Yeah.
pushing.
My insight's
Sure.
good.
Okay.
So I should maybe-
This way I try to look at people.
Yeah.
Go to.
So it was
Yeah,
insight.
I'm pushing while he
Yeah.
inciting.
Insight.
Oh, it was shit. Don't worry about it.
Fantastic.
It was the 3 again.
I'll
Seems
roll
legit.
I'll roll an insight on it too. Not great. 13. Worse than my passive. Should
Seems
have tried.
like he's frazzled, but he kind of like manages the place. So he,
Are there any like merfolk or anything that live in these waters along with these elementals?
in these waters, no.
Okay.
No, they live out in the Western Sea. Some are great, good people. Some not so much.
And lean over to Corey too and be like, that fire I saw in your eyes earlier.
Mhm.
If we can, I'm going to whisper here, turn Gurgoff into a corpse, I could get more information out of him.
I am busy. As I'm like pushing, I'm trying to get his back to the door.
I'll hold my hand
Also-
out and be like,
Fine.
and just one-armed.
Is Gerdoff like pushing with his other oar? Okay.
Yeah, like he's got one, and he was.
They would think he fell
We
overboard
can
with
probably
Lunt
take both and just
in a
like,
lover's embrace. I'm pretty sure.
I don't trust anyone here, and I'm
Corey.
just gonna get on the front of the ship and try to like get ready for when.
I mean, it's a boat.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
It's
like
a
it's a
ship,
small ferry
boat,
boat.
ferry.
10-ish feet long. It's just like a little like,
Yeah.
oh, we need to go from this side of the lake to the
Yeah.
other side of the lake. And it's
You
not
say
that big.
boat, I say
Ship.
You
Yeah.
say
Potato
tomato,
salad.
I say grapefruit.
Could be could be sailboat, could be
it's-
schooner.
They're both fruits, technically.
Corey, it's the actions we don't take that haunt us,
I
not the
don't-
ones we do.
Not in the
I'm
mood.
gonna when you say that, I'm gonna like turn around and look at you like that was some real shit that you just said. Damn, man.
So murder him.
So you get back to the dock, get off of the boat, and head back up towards the lodge. You see Gurgoff kind of like wave his hand towards the lodge, and two of the people come out and meet him, and they pass by you.
I was like, oh, no. We need answers. What is happening?
Everything will be fine.
No. People don't just get whisked away by water elementals for no fucking reason.
Everything is under control.
Doesn't look like it.
Gonna have to go with my frog friend.
Frogmadon.
Frogwadon.
We understand your concerns. This is nothing new or unusual for us to have to deal with. Please make yourselves comfortable inside.
This is nothing new or unusual.
This happens often.
You just lose people.
He is not lost. How?
Well then, where
nearly-
is he?
He's in the water.
What's
and
he
we're
doing
just
in the
going to get
Not
to
water?
all who jump overboard and fit a
We
panic
don't
are
know.
lost.
I knew I should have taken water.
None of us
walking.
could know
Just taking water breathing.
what another
Yeah.
thinks or why they think. But you are wet with vision. And we beg you, please,
Please don't ever say that like that
That's
again.
awesome.
go rest.
That's amazing.
I'm I don't know about you guys. I'm out of here. This is
And
not
the other guy just kind of
I've been
nods.
wet with vision since high school.
I storm off. This is thoroughly unacceptable, but I don't know what I can do. I can't breathe water, so
I'm going to look for the
I
person who helped. I wasn't paying attention to their name at the time.
I won't-
What?
I won't tell you. You can guess it.
He gets it out.
I need an archdruid. Do you know where there is one? I'm not expecting you to bring one to me. Where is one?
going to the back.
And are they a water elemental? This person, or are they just
Syrah?
yeah?
She seems like less of an elemental and more ethereal.
Okay. Does she speak any other languages other than common?
I can speak many languages.
I'm going to say it to her in Auckland.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's...
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
just saying, I need an archdruid.
She responds in Aquan to you, to your request. Did you say archdiocese?
Archdruid.
Arc-druin.
Yes, whatever.
I have not found any results for Arc-druin.
All right, I'm out.
I, remembering that I can do a thing, am going to go back down to the water.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta look up what I actually have. Give me a minute.
I have a thing to say while you look, depending on how long
Why
the
do I
minute is.
speak 5 languages?
Druids, man.
I am going to go down to the water and just yell out in Aquan, because I also know Primordial.
Oh, yeah.
Keepers of the water, give us the boatman back. Do I need to roll a persuasion or something?
Yeah, I'd say make a persuasion check.
I'm going to roll a perception to see if I hear that. Can I? Roll a
No, that's
How loud are you being?
Oh, I'm full-throated yelling.
Sure. It'd be easy enough.
That's well, with my +6 to persuasion,
I
that's
rolled
an
a 13.
8. An 8.
Okay.
So I'm a little rusty. I haven't.
Yeah. It's not. You don't get a lot of options to speak
Yeah,
it,
it's
know?
not my everyday. I'm out of practice.
Yeah.
Duolingo Bird's been hunting me down for
Just
not practicing my primordial.
I rolled a 13.
yeah, you'd be enough to
Okay.
hear it. You stand there and you're kind of like scanning the water, looking around, and you can see the Gurgoff and the other two staff members are still over by the dock, kind of lashing up the boat, and you see like Gurgoff's hand just like touching the water, and like a couple minutes go by, and you see kind of like the slight wake of something coming towards the edge of the water. And a few pieces of debris fly up out of the water, land near your feet, and you recognize the foot and arm of Lunt.
Well,
I am going to.
Well, that settles that.
I am marching right down to Gurgoff, and I'm going to 300 Spartan kick him into the water.
Amazing.
Just,
Roll an attack.
attack bonus. It's 12.
Yeah, you're going just Spartan kick. So,
I don't think that's a great idea.
as your foot comes up, and like your target was on point, and he moves way faster than you would think he would, and like grabs your foot, and he just stares at you and goes, "Now, you've had a long day. You should probably go and get some rest. Like I said, there's tea inside, something stronger if you like. We'll get anything you need."
I just yank my foot back, and I just, I'm out. You know,
well, this isn't right.
I'm gonna walk out
staring at the pieces of man.
and put my arm
Tea.
on your shoulder and just look at you and go, "Not now.
And I gesture towards the pieces of Lunt.
I've seen worse." Now is not the time.
I think it's a great time.
And then I'm going to look you in the face, and I'm going to go, I will carry you if I have to.
I hands up and just, I'm leaving. I'm out.
I come around the other side and put my arm on the other shoulder and go, oh, you should have kicked him in the back.
I'll know better next time.
I also am going to look on the ground to see if I can find a mouth, like Lunt's mouth.
You know, kind of make an investigation check. See, you kind of root around.
I'm looking very specifically for the mouth.
Yeah. There's a handful
21.
of pieces. You find like the part of his lower jaw.
Oh shit!
It doesn't have to be the complete
It's got like half of the bottom
Do you have
lip on it.
mending?
I don't. I have to speak with dead. I need a mouth.
If we're
might be
going to
enough.
talk about if it's mending, is he been dead long enough for this to be classified as an object and not a person?
I think as soon as they die,
We are
they're
not
technically
doing
an
this.
object.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to slip the jaw and part of the lower lip into my pocket.
Cool.
Just in case.
You never know.
Just in case.
Never know how many people can kill with a jawbone.
It's gonna make a harp out of it. Okay. So you're heading back in?
Yes.
Going back in.
If I can avoid going inside, I'm trying
Sure.
to just leave.
Or just
I mean, honestly,
I am
I'm
out.
at the point where I don't have the time to piddle fart around. I have to find information now.
I'm gonna walk towards him. He's still standing there, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put out my hand like I'm gonna clasp his hand, like I'm gonna ask him some questions.
Sure.
Does he take my hand?
He looks at you. Looks at your hand.
I have some questions.
He kind of like kneels down just to get eye level with you and goes, "What can I do to help you?"
Is his hand anywhere near me?
It's kind of like hovering just above yours.
Can I reach it to just grab?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Perfect.
Are you wearing gloves right now?
No.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Does it end up?
You see him wince a little,
That's it.
but he's not comfortable,
Okay.
but he's pushing through the discomfort.
This was your coworker?
Mm-hmm. You
Is
feel
that-
him
is
tug
that-
tug his hand a little to release from your grasp.
I'm gonna squeeze a little tighter.
Okay. It doesn't concern you. So don't need to worry about it. Not really. It's gonna be okay. It's really gonna be okay. You should leave it alone.
I'm gonna release.
Right. Right then. Okay. Okay.
And so as we're walking out, kind of as a group, are we able to like find a place where it's not immediately within earshot of a worker?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to murder everybody and burn this place to the fuck ground. This is not acceptable. Like, this isn't. You don't just casually watch someone get dismembered and say everything's okay.
How old are you?
You'll learn it's fine.
30, 36 or 37, I don't remember.
Okay.
What are years?
That was genuinely
Mid to late 30s.
Yeah,
There you go.
Mid late 30s.
There you go.
we are. I find myself in a situation where the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. I have dwelled upon this planet for 150 years.
You look great.
Huh?
You look great.
Thank you.
I mean, obviously, except for the.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer I have, but I know I don't have time to dwell. You see people who think that they can come and take what is not theirs. And sometimes those people need to be taught the lesson. And at that point, he's gonna I'm good at teaching lessons.
All right.
The day will come. But today is not that day.
Today is
But
the day.
when that day comes, I'll be with you. Maybe.
It did come today, though.
Yes, it came today.
Today is here.
Today is now. No day but today.
You do what you must.
We all do what we must.
You do what you must.
I will.
I must find what happened to the man who owns that foot.
And this mouth.
At this point,
Fellowship of Lent.
Alder's just gonna and just
Let's go. Yep. Looking at Froglodon.
Let's go.
I'll follow. I will say, if we are caught in a trap, which is possible, the only advantage we might have is to not let on to the fact, or let them know that we know that we're caught in that trap. The best bet might be to play along, but I think the second best play by far, Corey, is your murderous rampage. I'm a big fan. I will encourage the giant to join you.
I just don't know that I can stay here, but I need to know more. I can't give up now.
I have some answers too, if you're willing to seek them with me.
I don't know where else to go. I don't know what else to do. I need more answers.
We shall find them.
DM, is there a way to access the falls without going over the ferry?
I mean, you could swim across. You could, if you're able to fly.
I would
in
recommend
some way,
not
shape,
doing
or
that
form,
one.
You could fly across, but it's gonna, it's open. It's an open space. So unless, whoever's either inside or outside will be able to see.
I don't know that I care if they see.
That's fair.
yes, probably.
I'm going to try. Have they left the boat?
It looks like they've gone back inside. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think any of you should come with me. If what he says is true, I'm going to probably die. But if you're looking for adventure, you're living in the day, I'm gonna go steal that boat.
Well, okay.
You said it so properly. If you're looking for adventure, I'm gonna steal that boat.
And then I'm just gonna beeline for the dock.
Right for it.
Right for it.
Got it.
And I'm pretty fast.
I'm gonna look at
Sprightly.
Caecus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't think this is a good idea.
It's not a good idea for him. It's a good idea for us to stay here and take advantage while he does that thing.
But he could die.
Yeah, we all die.
Well, yes, we all die. How fast are you?
Just 30 feet, I think.
So exactly normal.
Normal, completely average speed.
Yeah, pretty sad.
And it should be noted, I am not dexterous in the slightest.
It's an angry run.
It is a full-on just...
Yeah.
Yeah, 30
run.
feet.
It's like a power jog.
I mean, wrestling in full armor is pretty, it's an
It
accomplishment.
takes endurance.
How far away is
Yeah.
the boat?
In order to kind of like get away from any kind of earshot from people, I mean, you're not that far.
I'm just gonna jump.
To the boat?
I'm just gonna do a
In place?
standing leap.
Straight up in the air.
How far is that for your jump?
25 feet.
Okay, you jump 25 feet closer to
All right,
the
well,
boat.
Oh,
this
it's
might be a change of plan.
It's a little further than
it's a
25.
little further. Okay.
Yeah, you're probably about 60, 70 feet from the boat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna full out.
Kinda
So
like-
And then
they,
you just
they
see
have
me
6
land
seconds
next
to
to
stop
you,
me.
Yeah.
and then I jump again.
I can't believe I'm about to blow a 3rd level spell slot on this.
I can.
Yeah, you can, honestly. In front. Let me double check the damage on this first.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a lot. Change plans.
Never mind.
I'm going to. Everybody is running. Everybody is overreacting. Some could say.
Hustling to the boat.
I'm going to use Thunderclap
Cool.
to kind of startle everybody back to attention. So, as I'm looking at you, going, I don't think this is a good idea. I'm going to look and see. He's running.
About
he's
halfway there at
jumping,
that point.
and I'm just going to go cover your ears, and I'm just going to try to like startle. Everybody.
You hear a loud,
Yup.
thunderous boom behind you.
Everybody needs to roll a Constitution save, except for he was covering his ears.
Yeah, and they're at least 30 feet away from you.
It's 100 feet.
Is anybody within the range of...
You create a
Within-
burst of thunderous sound which can be heard 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn.
All right. What's the DC?
That's loud.
It is 15.
16.
Do I also?
No. Damn, 14.
Do I get to add
I thought
my
I-
proficiency?
I thought it was an
bonus
8.
to
It was a 6.
To your saving
And
throw?
my Constitution,
It's the little box that's
or is it
underneath.
just the Constitution?
It's just the It's already
I was
calculated as your bonus.
But if they hit it,
Nat
it's
20
3d8
plus 5.
Damn.
You don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Frog doesn't even phase Frog.
It's,
In
it's,
fact,
it's the internal eardrum. Like, it's the internal
Right.
ears.
Yeah.
It doesn't
you
care.
see like just the pure wave of sound force kind of like billows the cloak a little bit as you're mid leap. It gives you an extra 5 feet.
Yep.
Just like, sure.
Red in the wave.
Woo!
So how
I
much
was
damage
gonna
do I
use
take?
Wind Wall at first, and I was like,
Could also be
if
fun.
they hit that, that's 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
How much damage do I take?
Huh?
Just a-
1d. I'm not having a day today, apparently.
6,
3.
So we rolled down there too. It's
Yeah,
faded.
whatever. I don't care.
As it happens, I'm quickly going to check the people in the room with perception 18 to see everyone else in the lobby.
Oh, I thought we were outside.
You
Oh, we're outside?
you guys are still
Okay,
outside.
well, I look
'cause
back
we're
towards
inside.
the lobby then.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
see because they again there's that.
They're all dead from the thunderclap.
Yeah, that whole 3 points.
all those
Come out.
commoners.
Yeah.
Just
I could care less. I don't know why I care about this now.
You see, you still see Syrah in like the main portion of it, just kind of floating, and you see the rest. Maybe you see Gurgoff. You see the bodyguard dude that was staring you down earlier run out. Those are the only two that actually exit the building.
Okay.
But the rest of the the staff, you see kind of like leaning their heads in and around the opening, the rear window, to see what's going on. But all of them are just that like dead-faced eyes staring out.
Nice.
At this point, I'm starting walking.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
take
have
it
more
to the,
important things to.
I take it to the back of the head, and I just keep going.
Perfect. You're going to reach the boat before Gurgoff and his buddy get there.
So I'm gonna hop on the boat with my sword, cut the rope, and I'm just pushing
You
off.
start pushing off. Okay.
Assuming that
I hopped
the frog
on.
could hop on.
Perfect.
Are you and I just
Are you effing off or?
I am not going to make it in time at this point. I am sitting there and watching. At this point, I am looking at the door behind. If there is ever a chance for me to get out of here and just peace and make it out, it's now.
Yeah,
So-
I'm walking away.
Okay.
I've washed my hands of the situation.
You see the bodyguard dude, much faster than Gurgoff. It's like standing on the edge of the dock just as you get out of reach. And he's like, "Ah! Need to get back. Return. Return." And Gurgoff just puts his hand on the guy's shoulder, shouting, calls out to you. You've left your new friends alone on the shore. I wouldn't recommend going out there. It's very dangerous. You should turn around and come back before harm befalls you.
I'm going. You want to grab an oar? And we just start pushing off. I'm going back towards the waterfalls.
Well, you two see Gurgoff lets out a bit of a sigh, takes off his cloak, and drops it, and he's still wearing just, the comfortable linens, and he kind of stretches, and as he does, you see his back like straightens up and becomes a little taller, and as he stretches his arms out, they seem to ripple with more muscle, and you see from his back two large wings start to emerge out. The beard falls away, and that shimmer that you saw earlier coats his entire body. His whole form becomes this large visage of a celestial-looking being with this pale blue skin. Here's a picture. He beats his wings and takes up into the air and starts to rise above the dock and the lake between you two on the shore and you two on the boat.
Oh no!
Says,
Oh god!
"I warned you once. Now there will be no more time for you to heed." I need everybody roll initiative. And here we have it.
Okay.
As Gurgoff's form emerges and he beats his wings, just one hearty gust, and lifts himself up off the dock to try to chase down the two who've just absconded with the boat.
Yep.
We find ourselves in a very precarious position. Froglodon, you are up first at the top of the round.
The first thing I'm gonna do is cast invisibility on the two of us.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's do this. Alrighty. That's dope.
This is a solid start.
Coming in clutch.
Alder. You see the form emerge.
We disappear.
As you're getting ready to just be like, "I'm out of here. This place is stupid." That's a very big wing thing.
Well, that's a bonus action. I'm going to do hidden step and also turn invisible. Yes! I hope I'm going to have enough of these.
Do you have anything that can turn you invisible?
Don't need it. I look around, it's like, God.
Alone.
The 10-foot tall person next to you is just like,
Yeah, it's like,
Use Homer Simpson in the book.
yeah.
You're the only one.
I am going to move diagonal, so further away, but also closer at the same time. So like closer to the edge of the water, but further away from the winged. So basically put me at the edge of the water.
Come up this way.
I have a movement of 30. Yeah. And I am going to, as I move, I'm going to whisper, stay back. And
Got it.
yeah, I'm going to like look at you and just be like, stay back.
Okay.
And then get to the edge of the water, and that is going to, and like, shield and Kopesh out.
Yeah. Just ready. Okay. And then it is Nenarvala's turn. The name of the bodyguard. The little buddy down there on the dock looks around and where did everybody go? He's only going to be able to see Caecus.
Who's done nothing?
Who's done absolutely nothing right now.
He's just
He's
sitting
there just like...
right where
he's
he's supposed to, waiting in line to get into the lodge.
Hi.
You just,
What do I do?
he shrugs at you, you shrug at him.
Really play off the confused old man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This lodge here, or did you mean a different one?
Yeah, he's gonna
Do you have a
get
bocce ball?
he's gonna get off the dock because he's like he's got a handle. I'm gonna just mosey on back that way.
Use this
But it more of those long towels.
That's his turn.
What?
Yeah. Because he cannot see anybody worth doing anything to.
Thanks.
You see, I mean,
No, thanks.
look, in this case, it's a good thing.
Okay. He can roll a 15 wisdom save for my turn here. Because I'm going to try to make him a fast friend.
Ooh, okay.
That's 5.
Close. Very close.
So just that one out.
Exactly the one I was looking for. So nice to see you. Could you fetch some weapons for me? Angel slaying weapons, please. No particular. I am just kidding.
Okay.
Can you get me a drink? Inside the
I
lodge.
mean,
Yeah, it'd be great.
sure.
I'm
Drink sounds good. I could use something. You want something toasty? Tea, a hot toddy.
Oh, please! I'm drenched with visions.
Well, I'll be right back.
Thank you, Nina. I don't know why Gergoff says all those nasty things about you. I think you're wonderful.
Wait, he says what?
He promised me not to say. Let's get those drinks.
Yeah.
Above board, I'm making us all T-shirts that say "drenched with vision."
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. A
man.
commemorative shirt. This bizarre moment brought to you by Silverwing Body Scrub and Butter. Find it at River Peak Apothecary, online or in store.
All right, so I have charmed him and sent
Sponsored
him
by
into the
Chuck
building.
Beholders.
Flawless. Flawless execution.
I've done this before. Gergoff's up, and he is definitely livid.
he's not having a good day. He doesn't see you on the boat. However, he is not. He is not done.
I want to drink.
Like
He's not done.
the old guy from SpongeBob. Like, oh, be right here.
He is going to use a cone of cold,
Oh,
and he's gonna blast the boat.
Like counterspell.
Because he sees you.
I counterspell.
Counterspell.
I'll counterspell first.
All right,
Counterspell. I'm assuming I have to roll for something.
you're gonna have to roll an Arcana check.
Oh, this is not gonna go well.
Oh,
No.
No.
2.
No. You see him start to kind of like move his hands around and start swirling this cold energy. You reach out to be like, oh no, and it's gonna end up hitting you. So I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 19.
Saves.
that's tasty.
It's also a 19.
19.
Ooh.
So 19. Hell yeah. All right.
I'm also resistant to cold.
Solid.
I have an oceanic soul.
So you're gonna take half of what I.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed that about you.
I looked at her and I said, "That lady is that the man a frog thing? It's an oceanic soul. You can see the eyes.
Oceanic.
You can tell in the eyes."
So you both say it's half. It's 36.
Oh no!
Yep. So you get half of that, which is 18.
Counterspell would have been real nice.
Wait, so did you fail the save?
Nope.
Oh.
That was
No,
with a
no,
success.
you made the save.
So it was 36. Half of 36 or it was 36?
36 was the half.
Oh man!
Woo! You got him out.
Yeah, there's so well.
I'm going to invisibly see that happen in the scope.
Okay.
I just met you people.
I don't even know you.
Turn around, invisibly dash.
Can only one of us
I feel
counterspell?
the wind blow my beard.
I mean, I guess technically both of us could counterspell.
How big
No,
was the...
You would. Yes, because it's reaction. So depending on if you wanted to use your reaction, you could.
Does it
I'll
affect
allow it.
this? Would it,
I mean-
would it have rejected this? Because we both
If-
said
if-
counterspell.
Yep. So it's a third level spell. If the spell that you're counterspelling is a third level or below it, it automatically stops it. If the spell that's being cast is higher than a third level, you have to make an Arcana check to make sure that you can effectively make the spell happen. So if you want to counterspell, you can as your reaction. I'm giving the moment to allow it.
Okay.
If you want.
So I do an
big is
Arcana
the
check?
radius of the spell? Or is it just like a...
It's a 60-foot cone.
Okay, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine. He's just hitting the button.
Oh. Nat 20.
Clutch moment. So the damage did not happen.
Frogmadon. Oh,
And
Frogmadon.
instead of being blasted with cold, you see the swirling energy in his hands just he holds his hands there, looks at you.
Frogladon is here. Oh, shh.
We
Well,
wouldn't be able to break invisibility because we
You both broke
cast a
invisibility because you cast a spell. But he sees you now, and you're just kind of like,
spell. We're both out.
It's equal parts.
Did not think this through.
yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
I love this turned into Saturday morning
Just get
cartoons.
used to doing that.
Awesome.
Okay.
He is going to move a little bit. He doesn't have much movement, but he's gonna hover a little closer.
okay.
He's gonna move up this way.
Oh no. No, don't move that way.
Oh no. That's not good.
No. Back it up.
Yeah.
Nat.
God damn it,
So,
Froggy.
That's it. That's all he's got.
If we were to want to move the boat,
Yes. I'm gonna say for you had started moving the boat, cast invisibility, so there's a little like residual momentum. I'll say at the moment you'll probably be drifting, like 5 feet per round.
if I wanted to do it again,
If you want to give it another,
yeah,
sure.
okay,
You can give it a
yep, I would give it a
little-
nice.
little
I look
shove
up
off.
at the flying angelic creature and just, okay,
We'll count it as movement
okay,
since you're on the boat.
yeah. So we'll move however far I can go towards the past.
There.
And fortunately, I don't think I have anything that I would want to use at that range.
Still within about 30 feet.
No, I don't. I could put up maybe some dancing lights around me to try to distract him. Just like some flying,
It's-
just some
yeah.
some bursts of like lightning
Okay.
that are kind of just like fizzling around me to try to like,
For sure.
pop flares. It's
Absolutely.
probably not gonna do it.
I mean,
It looks cool.
there's,
as
yeah,
shit.
there's some sparkles in the sky, and it's
giving some nice ambiance.
it's like late afternoon, getting into almost dusk. So the sun is a
Just a
little lower in the
romantic
sky.
boat ride.
It's like almost sunset.
It's you and me, Froglodon. Here
To
we
the
go.
end.
Because I don't want to use any of my other stuff as my actions.
Okay.
I suppose I will take the dodge action.
Smart. Excellent. Back to the top of the round. We got Froglodon again. You're on a boat.
Oh, Jesus! Froglodon! Froglodon!
Is it Froglodon?
I think Froglodon might be a god.
That's a nat 20.
Amazing.
And a nat 20 and a 19.
And a 19.
19.
Good. Crazy.
Natural 19.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah. Yeah.
a
Both
three-
of those hit,
3d10.
and then one of them you get to double the dice. So, oh, yeah.
19 plus 4. 23
23 points damage. Nice.
for cantrip.
Froglodon, man.
Froglodon is the goat.
Grunt. Grunt.
Grug.
Wait,
Sorry.
wasn't that, isn't that 0 a 10?
Yes.
Not even the
So
right
10
kingdom of
plus
animals.
9 plus 4.
Got it.
Yep. All right. Amazing.
Odds I help you with it.
You can use you can use up your movement if you want to give the boat a little shove.
I'll give it a little shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Are you guys still making for the if I look, are they making for the waterfall? Or are you like trying?
I am making for the waterfall.
Cool.
You're going,
One way or
you're
another,
going to,
I'm going to die this
You're
game.
going to go past.
Yeah, I'm going to the past. I need more.
Dope. Alder. Oh God. There's a boat chase going on in front of you, and
All right, this is gonna be the last one.
this
will determine.
You're currently still invisible.
Listen to your heart. What do you want to do?
What are you doing?
That's what he wants to do with the dice are telling him to do.
And
They're two different things.
That's what I want to do with the dice want to. So
The spirits of your ancestors are calling.
so the spirits of my ancestors are saying, I said, I'm going to roll a die. If it's an odd, I help. If it's an even, I don't. I have rolled 3 dice, and it has been an even all 3 times.
He just stands on the short.
Yeah, no one sees him. No, I'm invisible. So, oh God, is the armor that thing is wearing made of metal? Is it manufactured or is it not? Because it is it's a magical, like an alternate form. No, there is parts of it that are metallic.
Let the hate flow through you.
I can. Oh God, I'm having a major moral dilemma here. Do I want to watch them die, or do I help?
I mean, you've seen a lot of people die already.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of people die. Yeah, I'm gonna just. No. I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay.
I really want to do something, but the dice told me not to.
Rude. Of the dice.
Well, because if I move, I
Okay.
break invisibility. Right.
It's if you make an attack or cast a spell.
Oh,
You can
then I'm
move.
gonna,
Or
I'm
talk.
gonna continue to move with the boat, like just kind of like.
Okay. It's kind of
Along the
matching.
shoreline.
Or announce yourself like Froggy.
I am here.
I am Froglodon.
Oh, shit.
Can I? I would like to ready action Thorn Whip, should the need be.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
All right.
Road
Cool.
rage.
Turn.
Right. Nenervala comes back out with some hot toddies and
Just sit there and
and
say,
he's like, no, tell me more about like what did Gurgoff say about me? 'Cause I'm concerned. I've been working here for many years.
Narva, that's not a what.
Look, I do a good job. I
I
work
see
hard
you do that. I
every
do.
day.
I do. What he said is more of a 3 toddy conversation,
well-
not a 1.
I mean,
We'll get there.
oh, those 2 on the boat. Well, I should probably, still on the clock, but I should probably finish this for just a moment.
I think so.
He seems like he's got a tandem, but I may have to boogie real quick.
I think it's to your advantage, Minerva, to let Gurgoff see just how badly he needs you. Hang back for a second. Let Gurgoff struggle, and he will want
Make
to
a
help.
persuasion check
with advantage?
with advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
That was amazing.
21.
Awesome.
You sip hot toddies on the porch.
Just toes in the snow.
Minerva, I'll go tell him that you're busy. Don't worry. He'll know. He'll know that you're helping me out. So I'm gonna walk up. Is that cool for mine?
Yeah. So
I'm going to walk up to the edge of the water, and I am going to just yell a word of command at Gurgoff for a wisdom saving throw.
yeah.
Bitch.
What do you yell?
I am going to yell, halt. Halt!
Nine. Not the only one being betrayed by the dice tonight.
Goat.
Yeah.
Facilitating my downfall.
Oh, right.
So you stay aloft, This works for one round.
Yeah, literally, I'm just like hovering in space, just
It's ready animation.
Yeah. That's me.
And now it's Gergoff's turn.
I see you and just tip
So he hovers. Does he get to try and break the save at the end of his turn?
No, I think
It
it's
just
just
ends.
one turn. It just ends.
It's just one turn.
Yeah, it's a
After
level
his
one
turn,
spell.
it's on.
Yep.
It's the end of his next turn, or is it end of your turn?
I don't know if it will be an actual. Does it? Wait, that's it. It lasts for one round.
Yeah.
Oh, one round, full round. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end of your
At the
next
end
turn.
of cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cart. So sorry.
Caecus.
Caecus.
Just think
We'll
of
all
something
get it
bad, and then
eventually.
you
Okay.
just call me Kai.
Yeah. So
I like that. It's much better.
I'm gonna call you Gus.
Yes.
No.
he's hovering. He's just floating in the sky. Corey.
I'm gonna double move
Yeah.
fast as humanly possible.
Yeah. You got
As
you
half
got a
elf.
moment.
As half elfily possible.
Get
Use my
flayed by
opening to just haul ass to the past.
Just be like, that's right.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
You do need skin.
You don't know me. You don't know my life. You're not my real dad.
Okay. Back up the top. We're at Froglodon again.
Go.
How far away are we
From
from
The ledge. Oh, for the ledge.
Gurgoff?
what is that? About 70 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna give us another push.
Yeah.
I'm not going into the falls though with the boat.
Yeah. You're gonna do a little landing here and let him go.
Push them into the falls.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's what I got. All right. Alder.
How far away are we from the
Odd.
the
There we go.
Oh, like 15 feet.
15 feet? Yeah.
Alder is going to move yet again with the boat, and I mean, there's not really anything I can do. They want to get to the falls.
Yeah.
Unless there's
And
anything
the
I
other
can
two
do to like
somehow
See, like, gust of
been
wind.
so
give them,
nonchalant.
give you a push. I don't really have anything that can do that unless. Hang on a second.
I'm nervous about the falls endgame. I'll
So-
be honest.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting you to make it this far, so I don't.
In... Oh no, that's not going to work because I'm not 15 feet away from you. Yeah, I'm gonna ready action. I'm gonna ready action water sphere.
Nenevarla is now seeing that you went up as well and did that. He's concerned. He's coming up. He'll be right here.
Man,
Hey,
doing?
hey, bud. Quick question.
Yes, well, these toys are amazing.
This doesn't seem above board.
I'm sorry. Should I not tell them they're going to the falls? I'm yelling falls. They're going to the falls. I'm sorry.
It's not what you said.
A
long
voice,
this past
since I'm allowed
friend.
to speak and be invisible, and be like, "Falls," you said.
I did.
Whoa, falls!
That's either an echo or an incredibly astute listener, Minerva.
From far away.
How long does Fast Friends last?
An hour.
And there's no repeat.
If I ever ask you to do something that's clearly antithesis to what you're
Yeah, like
used
clearly
to,
clearly
we can
harmful.
reroll wisdom. Yeah. Not even clearly, but seriously, if I ask you to do something that clearly conflicts with your normal activities and desires. So you might be doing that right now. You can reroll wisdom if you feel like I am. Minerva feels quite terrible about this.
Give him another chance. See how it's doing. It's not great. That's a 14.
Oh, 15 was a save. But he's waking up.
And he's just.
Doesn't seem right.
I don't know, man.
A couple more minutes of this.
I guess the echoes are kind of weird. Maybe
You know what
I
they
said
say.
this. I heard that.
Fool me
I don't know.
once, shame on me. Fool me twice.
Thank you.
What's the end of that phrase?
Tip of my tongue.
Yes, I just...
Cool. Caecus.
Finger of death.
Yeah. Minerva, I've grown quite fond of you. You're going to want to head back and prepare. Back at the lodge, I'm getting a little kind of. I'm breaking a little bit here. Says I'd head back to the lodge if I were you. Wait for us there.
Roll persuasion check.
I could do disadvantage on that one because I am not trying to be persuasive.
Sure. I'd say because of fast friends, it's just
Okay.
gonna be a straight one, so no, not advantage.
Oh, one hot dog.
Amazing. Yeah.
I did ready action watery sphere.
I don't want to be too far, just in case. I'm gonna hang out right here.
Yes, you know what? That is something that I quite like about you, and I go up to clap him on the shoulder, and I'm just going to bestow a curse on him. You can roll a wisdom 15 against that.
$18.
Oh! Oh, Minerva, I feel like our friendship has come to an end.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then his voice changes a little bit, changes in his eyes a little bit. He's like, but to be honest, I think you're going to quite like the real me. And that's my turn.
Okay. So, can I see that the jig is up with what's his name? That he is no longer under your control?
Who?
Can he see that?
The relationship is
Yeah.
Oh, that.
The relationship has founded.
Sure, make a perception check. Or an insight check. See if you can glean anything.
25.
Right on. Whatever buddiness and friendliness they had, they both seem to be holding themselves a little bit more tensely. But it's hard to judge if it's because of whatever is going on between them or just the general situation that's happening.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna waste the fourth level spell on that.
It's hard to see from here. It's Gurgoff's turn. The
He's unhalted.
command is done.
Yep.
And he's livid.
Who's he more mad at, though?
Right now, Caecus.
Minerva.
I mean, honestly, kind of the both right now. He's not thrilled about any of that.
He's not mad. He's disappointed.
No. No.
That's even worse.
Yeah, violently so. And he's going to look at you and just yell, "Coward!" And as he points, a lightning bolt erupts from his fingertip. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Oh no! Oh, you're rather dexterous.
18. I don't even matter.
That is the DC.
Whoa!
Ooh, it's still half damage.
Oh,
So-
oh God. Half damage on
Oh
that.
no.
Yeah.
Ouch. There's worse things, I suppose.
Yeah.
Ooh. Caecus, who
Yep.
already feels ill, like there's something wrong with him. That is a devastating blow to him.
Yeah. It is a line, so as it comes past you, it actually strikes part of the tree and like hits the corner of the lodge a little bit. You see some like flame.
Did you say it struck a tree?
Yeah. Welcome. All right. So he's also going to move a little bit because he sees that you're getting away from him. He's not happy. All right, Corey.
Okay. She said we're about 15 feet. I'm going to look at Froggy. I'm going to say, thank you. Don't have to follow me anymore. And I'm going to take out a little, it's like candy. Just like put it in his pocket, and tap it, and just jump over the shore.
Yeah.
And begin to run up to the falls. Not go in yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Right on the precipice. You're where you stood before.
Yeah, I'm not going in yet.
May the gods be with you.
There's a god behind you too.
Also, I am.
I'm gonna jump into the water, not into the falls.
Okay.
I want to see what it looks like under the water, where the falls are. falling.
Poke your head down.
Pop down under the water and see what everything looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check or an investigation check. Your choice.
Four.
The impact of the water
Nope.
kind of like roils around and causes all this like rapid turbulent water underneath at the base of the falls. It's hard to see much of anything other than just the water being kind of like rushed down into the lake. It is also very cold.
I don't mind the cold.
Right on. Anything else? You got some movement. And you kind of just you could
Climb
hop
up on the
and
boat.
swim around. You could probably make it to the shore.
Yeah, I'll scoot onto the shore. I don't know what's lurking in those waters.
All kinds of things. Molecules and plants.
Oh man, look at these molecules.
Small microscopic
many
organisms
molecules
called
down here.
algae.
Ooh, yeah.
Look
Some of
at
them are
all
even
this.
bioluminescent. Ooh. Excellent. Alder.
Why'd he have to go do that?
Because he's angry.
That's fine. I am going to probably make a mistake. Break my invisibility as I cast Call Lightning. Yes! So, storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall within a 60-foot radius, centered on a point you can see.
60-foot radius.
So we're going to do basically 60 feet diagonal from me to him.
Not to be like metagaming, but you don't want to put it like where it's trying to go.
Yeah.
Well, it's 60-foot radius. So it's pretty much all of this.
Yeah. Actually, pardon me. I would like to take a move action 15 feet and then put it so that he's within 5 feet of the cloud.
That's just the center of the cloud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the cloud.
He's within 5 feet.
Yeah.
I'm just doing this for the center.
You're right,
That's the point of origin, but you said a 60-foot radius?
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. 15.
He meets, so he only takes half damage. Alright. I should have cast this at a higher level, but it's already a 3rd level.
That's fine.
It's still awesome.
Yeah, it's still.
Yeah, as like the clouds above start to coalesce and form, you see lightning start to crackle through the clouds and strike down into Gurgoff.
That's gonna be. So he takes 8 damage.
More than 0.
Huh?
More than 0.
Yep. If it was stormy already, that would have been nice.
Mm-hmm. And no one will never know.
And then. Oh, I get 2 attacks per turn, by the way. But only one of them can one of them can be a spell. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, it's your guardian feature thing.
Yeah, I'll just take it there.
Okay.
Unless I'm gonna just sprint down there for no reason and be like, bah!
All right.
And
Netherville sees this happen, sees you appear, and the lightning calls down. Is now incredibly suspicious. Knows that that's not cool. That he's doing it, and
How? He didn't even know I was here.
didn't even know. You
He's
just
over the shoulder.
you
He's
just
like,
like boom,
Boom.
and
It's like
there
it's
was
magic.
like
lightning.
shoves you out of the way.
And
He's
like-
like, hey, look out!
Whoa. Yeah, he's gonna hurl a chromatic orb at you for
Roll a what at me?
chromatic orb.
Oh, okay.
So you see,
Yeah.
energy lights up in his hand. He tosses this shimmering sphere. 14. Hit.
Nope.
And he just kind of falls in the snow a few feet in front of you.
When he does that, when it fails, I'm just gonna look down at him and just go.
And he's gonna start moving towards you.
Go ahead. His mistake.
Probably, but you know,
It's his job.
it's what
You're gonna hear me ask
What
this
can you
question a
do?
lot, but is he wearing anything made of metal?
I am going to cast Death Ward on myself. So I sit there and cough and I'm like feeling the full effects of my perceived reveal. I seem weak again. As I sit there and kind of cast, you can see kind of glow, and I'm just protecting myself for a second and catching my breath and thinking. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to cast Death Ward on myself.
Okay. Gurgoff is coming.
Is he coming for me?
Oops.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
They're,
Oh,
all,
no.
they're all empty. They're my dead
Okay.
soldiers.
You're dead soldiers.
It's the memorial.
He's gonna call out to you.
Okay.
You really shouldn't go in there. And I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
'Cause he's attempting to dominate.
Dominate me.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Interesting. Action for that.
Does that... Is that a charm effect?
Yes, that would be a charm.
We'll have advantage on that. Thanks to my Fey ancestry. Oh, that's a natural 19. For a 19,
Yeah.
teetered on that 1 for a second.
The DC's 18, so yeah, you're good.
And he says this, and I look at him, my electricity crackling all
Yeah.
over my body, and you say, "Come stop me."
Hell yeah.
And I see it's my turn now, I'm assuming.
Yep.
I'm going to kind of sheath my sword for a second, pull off my glove, and sort of like reach to like put my hand under the waterfall just to see what happens.
Okay.
If like my skin starts sloughing off or anything crazy like that.
Yeah.
So
How far in do you
wrist?
just wrist?
Yeah.
At that point, you just feel the water rushing over your hand. No pain, just cold water.
Okay. I'm not brave enough yet.
Okay.
Does it matter that it's the past one again? Like they're going back into the same
I
one?
don't know. I don't know.
All right, back at the top of the round.
Okay.
Ragadan.
I'm gonna have suddenly a gigantic tentacle. It's just gonna start flowing from my body. And it's gonna protect the two of us.
You give a little.
Protect the tentacles.
Yeah.
You know, as they normally always do.
Super normal.
So totally normal. This is a totally normal thing that's happening
I'm
right now.
super tiny, but I have like 30 feet of tentacles.
It's like your tongue. Just
Yeah.
enlarges and wraps around.
Yeah.
I'm very confused. What is happening? Okay.
You're distracted with the water.
Okay.
You just see a big tentacle kind of come around. Oh.
Oh god.
When I create it, I can make a spell attack against one creature.
Oh.
On a hit, it takes 2d8 cold damage. So, I'm probably not.
Yeah,
I can
what's
go.
the range on it? But you're farther than 30 feet, but you're within 60.
Weird. I can create a 10-foot tentacle at a point you can see within 60 feet of you. So it can be disembodied from me?
Yeah. So you could create it like here if you wanted to. But if you wanted to...
I wanted us more of a guardian.
If you wanted to protect you and Corey, then yeah, you'd have to have it right next to you. Your call.
As a bonus action, you can move it up to 30 feet and repeat the attack. Am I able to use it to make an attack?
You use it to hit somebody and you make it as a.
Can I use it to hit him and then move it back? When you create it, you can make a spell attack against one creature. On a hit, it takes 2d8 cold damage as a bonus action, unless that's a bonus action would be on a separate turn.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Right now, it's just guarding us.
Okay.
Coiled up. Balder.
You're up. Well, I don't like that he threw a chromatic spear at me, so I'm going to take a move action, meet him in the middle, and as I get to him, I'm putting my weapon away, and I'm just going to unarmed, just backhand. Let's get these out of the way. 14.
Not quite.
Okay, well, and then I'm gonna use my other attack action to call a lightning bolt and strike big guy again.
Yep. Dex is not doing good. 11.
Okay, so he's gonna take full damage from it this time.
Yeah.
14. Sorry, I can't do math. 13.
All right. Nanava's just the height difference. You go to swing, and it just. He's gonna just put his hand up, like in your face, and I need you to make a con save as he casts frostbite. It's not a lot.
That's good. 6. No. 5. No. 6.
That's okay.
Yeah. No.
You take 9 points of cold damage.
Right.
Yeah. He's not as strong.
Yeah. This is also, I
He's
think,
not
the
flying
beefiest
angel.
druid.
Yeah,
that
he's not a flying celestial beauty.
Punches
He's just
stuff.
Yeah.
he's got some magic. You can do
Unarmed
some
striking
things.
with wood arms.
Yeah.
You said 9?
Yes.
Cool.
9 cold damage.
No, cool damage is what Froglodon takes.
Yeah.
He's resistant, so it's not cold damage, it's cool damage.
Shades. Caecus. You're up.
Caecus was really close to leaving, to just piecing, because like this machine is running. He pushed it down the hill. It's all going up, but now he's like, but if we kill that winged thing, I could take its mouth and talk to it.
Oh.
So Caecus doesn't necessarily want to leave yet.
I don't like your obsession with mouths.
I did not write the spell. I just cast it on mouths.
Yes, it.
And so I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon. That's a bonus action. And my Spiritual Weapon is going to hover over Intervala there, which is going to be the jawbone of his friend. And I'm just going to beat him with it.
And I don't have a jawbone mini set.
Yeah. It's a 12 to hit.
12 to hit. It does not. Wait, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he sees it. He recognizes the jawbone. It's
It's like a little boomerang.
I also need to roll to hold concentration on that spell. I got hit. I got to roll to hold concentration.
Yeah, with everybody.
Yeah. Either
Nope.
10.
Gone.
No more lightning storm.
Oh no.
Oh.
Because what is it? It's Constitution plus roll, or is it just roll?
It's-
I can't remember.
It's con save. It's a con save.
Yeah, it's
Constitution save, DC 10.
Oh, I rolled an
or
11.
half the damage, whichever is.
Yeah, Jipper is greater.
No,
Okay, so
I rolled an
You took
11,
9,
so I
you're
saved
good.
it.
So
Then.
no,
Yeah.
it stays up.
And then I'm going to take a few steps away, so I'm still within 60 feet, but maybe 40 feet away from Intervala. And then
I'm going to go this way,
back towards the lodge. I'm hoping he
What's the dice?
They'll be back there. Maybe. Nice.
And then I am going to toll the dead on Intervala. So that's a 15 wisdom.
He's not dead. That is an 8.
So 10 damage on that. And over the tolling of the bells, he hears my voice kind of whispering to him, saying, "Sorry, your end is coming. We could
Not
have been,
intimidating at all.
we could have been friends."
I just have to promise.
That's horrifying.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm just disappointed.
I am letting him know that his death is now inevitable.
That's harsh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Dopey, I like it. Cool. Gurgoff. Swarmed with lightning and really, really pissed about people taking his boat. That's all I got.
Really,
It's
just a
a
boat.
It's just a boat, man. He's a boat guy.
It's a boat guy. Oh, that makes
He had the
sense.
shoes and everything.
Makes sense. He's got the Sperry's. He's wearing a polo shirt with a white sweater tied around the neck.
He is going to cast Ice Storm.
That's a high level spell, right?
4th level spell. It's not like Meteor Swarm or anything. Ice Storm is
a dexterity save for both Corey and Froglodon.
Dexterity save?
Yes, dexterity save.
Okay.
As like the water starts to kind of like rise up and start swirling around, and it freezes midair and starts to create these like balls, this sized balls of hail that just start whipping down and swirling around into you guys.
18.
Woo-hoo. Not 18 saves.
I have a 0 to dexterity.
16.
Not.
That's cold damage.
So,
Taking half anyway.
And also...
So we...
Do we get any bonus for your technical thing?
Yeah. I can use my reaction to reduce the damage by 2d8.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Solid.
Alright, so 8 bludgeoning and 10 cold damage.
So
Those are
8,
diamonds.
8 bludgeoning
And 10 cold.
and 10 cold, which for me would be 5 cold.
Yep.
It's by 8.
And reduce it by 8.
I'll just take 10 cold.
So I just take 5 cold.
And
Nice.
I will use a reaction to absorb elements and take half of that cold damage, taking it down to 5.
Hell yeah. We did this whole thing for nothing. I'm just gonna be like, excellent.
I can do math. There we go.
None of us can do math, but all of us need to do math. Nope, that is, he's gonna move a little bit more. Because he does not want you, he wants to get you away from there. Okay.
Is he gonna jaw at me again?
Yeah, he's just, yeah, well, I mean, at this point, he's just coming down.
Alright. I'm keeping an eye on him.
Because his action was done.
So if I put my my hands was in there, put my whole arm in.
As soon as you get up to like mid bicep, you feel almost like your hand hits a wall. There was no wall there before. You know that there was no wall there before. You were able to freely walk in like several feet. But for some reason, you're encountering this resistance, this barrier that prevents you from getting in. It does not hurt.
Okay, I'm going to push in as far as I can.
Just
Yep, I'm just gonna.
your whole body comes up against it. You can see the water still like coming down, but your face is like pressed up against what feels like glass. And does not allow you to pass through it.
Okay.
The way into this waterfall is blocked.
Is it a magical effect? Is it a physical object?
It feels physical, but there is no object there. So there's some kind of magical barrier or essence that prevents you from like entering it again.
Across the way there, can I just go over to the future?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the same thing. I'm gonna push my arm in. Is there a wall?
As you get a little further in, you feel that pressure. Just the way that the glass felt.
And
smooth, unyielding.
I will turn to him, redraw my sword. What is this place? And I will take the dodge action.
Dope.
Not going all out yet. Need answers.
He chuckles a little bit.
This is my domain now. I rule it. And I decide who gets to come in and who gets to leave. It's Rockground's turn.
I don't think you would have been able to leave, guys. Sorry. We're kind of in a Hotel California situation.
Maybe, possibly, early enough, but can we just back way slowly?
Frog yells, not for long, you
So-and-so.
tiny man.
Sink into the water.
You might have to take a dip after that. Burn!
Nope. What were you trying to do?
While I'm saying it, I trip.
What were you trying to do?
Vicious mockery.
Vicious
I'm assuming.
mockery?
Oh, like, he has a save.
Oh, okay.
I have to say.
Thank God.
Okay. Wisdom save. Reload. 2.
Oh, man.
Plus 5 is a 7.
Oh, man.
Oh, you have a
That
plus.
was garbage. So yeah, you get roll damage. Vicious mockery.
Seems like a very fitting spell.
Yeah.
This
This is really
Hey, you, guy.
Hey, you.
Come at me.
I imagine the voice sounded like the Canadians from South. Hello there.
10.
Hey.
nice.
You smell like a butt.
He kind of shakes his head and just.
What are
Just.
Infernal powers do you wield?
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Only I was the one that hurt with words. Dope. All right, Alder.
Well,
You're engaged with Nanarvala. He's got this spiritual jawbone waving around behind his head.
is he? I'm gonna ask it. Is he wearing anything made of metal?
He is wearing like it doesn't necessarily have like armor, but there's like a pendant necklace. He's got like there's metal on the.
I am
belt
going
harness
to
that's-
crouch down, like take a knee,
Okay.
so that
Yeah.
I am eye
So
level
you're
with
pre-
him.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah,
eye to eye,
yeah. Got it.
and I'm just gonna look at him and go, "I've had enough of this," and I am going to pull my concentration on the lightning storm and cast heat metal on him, on whatever he's wearing,
Yep.
and that's
he's-
gonna do a pretty chunky amount of damage.
Yeah, because he's.
I'm also gonna cast it as a 3rd level spell.
Oh hell yeah!
Post
And
him.
add some more to that.
Just spare the mouth. That's all I ask.
Yes,
So it's around the neck.
Okay. Check for fillings.
it's around his neck. It'll just melt into his heart.
just like thermite, just like down his torso.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What a way to go!
1, 2. So that's gonna be 3d8 fire damage.
Yes.
14 fire damage.
As he screams out in pain and starts like clawing at this at the chain to try and pull it off, like grabs the chain, yanks as hard as he can, screaming.
And as he does that, I'm gonna cock my arm back and just punch him in the face. Yes. Any chance I get advantage because he's distracted by the fact that his skin is melting?
No.
Don't hit him
No.
Don't hit him in the mouth.
Don't hit him in the mouth.
Hit him in the forehead.
But I mean, you break the jaw. It's fine.
God damn it. It's gonna be a 10.
Too short.
I can't hit him.
Just-
man.
he's
burning
just-
to death.
He's like Andre the Giant. And
Well,
just
he's like trying to like yank this thing off because it's searing itself into his flesh. He goes to grab both sides of the chain, and now it's like burning his hands. He's having a bad day. Started off with a hot toddy, now he's got a hot chest, hot necklace,
Should have stayed friends.
hot locket, hot locket.
hot like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It needs to also make a he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 24.
Oh, he passes. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. Since he succeeded, he doesn't get the thing. So
Can't drop it though. So he's trying to like pull the chain.
He's trying to drop it like it's
to
yeah.
Worst
too
game
white.
of hot potato ever.
It's too white.
Well, that's my turn.
Awesome. It's Nanravala's turn, and he's gonna try and fail at yanking the necklace off of his own person. He will. Yeah. In an attempt to curtail the stuff, he's gonna roll around in the snow to hopefully relieve the burning sensation.
Unfortunately, this
it's
is
not how it
magical
works.
hotness.
Yeah, well,
Magical hotness. New stripper name.
there you go. I like it. It's the name of my solo jazz album. Cool. Caecus.
I'm gonna spirit the jawbone in the back.
With
Oh,
advantage.
12.
With advantage.
Oh, with advantage 'cause it's
It's
down.
on- it's
I'm
prone.
gonna leave the 5 there.
Yeah, because it's melee spells.
16.
16 hits.
All right, so 1d8 plus 4. 9.
Lovely.
The jawbones him in the back. Is he still squirming around that a little scamp?
He is. Not looking too good. He's having a bad day.
They're fighting this giant monster.
Curve stopping some random guy.
Then I'm gonna send the jawbone 20 feet towards
You're gonna start-
Berghoff. Yeah, that was head off the direction. And then
Just put it in the water.
I'm going to kind of walk a little bit closer, but not so close. Actually, I'm not going to walk close at all. I'm just going to call from a distance because I'm not a real priest. I'm pretending. And I'm going to say, "Do you have anything you wish to confess?" Oh. It's the end for you.
As he's like,
make a persuasion check.
Or intimidation.
Or intimidation. Yeah, I'd be fine either way.
Persuasion. 12.
He calls out and says, "It's all a lie. Everything is fake. Nothing here is real."
is he real?
That's all he says. That's all he's got time to say.
Just
in between the
that way over
scream.
here.
100
100 or so feet
Yeah,
away.
standing right next to rushing waterfalls.
Wrong.
Probably not. You do hear the screams and some shouting and everything from behind this winged creature. So you're like, well, they seem to have things handled over there. Fuck.
Oh, I'm
I've been striking him with lightning every couple times.
Yeah, he's been.
I'm ready.
What's the nicest way to kill?
I mean,
I would say just
Told it, Ed.
forget
he's
the
definitely-
pleasantries on this kill and just like curb stomp him.
2d12 sounds like the
Gurgoff's
way to
not
go.
looking, super healthy at the moment either.
I'm going to say to Nanravod then and say, you You were a good friend in life. For those 15 seconds. May you find similar companionship in death. And I'm going to toll him again. Wisdom save on 15.
Natural.
Woo!
You
I think that's the first one I've rolled in months.
No, you got me
Maybe.
3 sessions ago. You natted me in the chest.
So
That's it.
he lives on in agony.
Yep, you really would have been.
That
doing
sounds
it
about right.
Trying to do a nice thing here.
Okay, I'll just use the spear next round.
I'll just let you burn to death in the snow.
I mean, honestly, on my next turn, I can just use a bonus action to do that damage again.
Fine, have it your way.
All right, that's Gurgoff's turn.
But it's not real. Not if it's real.
He is
My best matrix.
getting close.
Woo! He is really close.
He's
Just close
Right.
enough.
right up on you. He's
Give me a hug.
10, 15 feet from about 10 to 15 feet from you,
That
about
doesn't make any sense.
20 feet
Look
from
the falls. Why are the falls locked?
Froglodon. He is going to look at. Look at Froglodon. And he's gonna kind of like reach down with his hand and say, "I think you should come with me, and I need you to make a wisdom save."
Dominate.
That was
Counterspell.
surprisingly compelling. Ooh.
Fantastic. And he just looks back at you. And,
Oh, I'm not done with you yet.
it's your turn.
So with that, I am going to drop my sword, and I'm going to, from in my breast pocket, as I take a running leap, using my tempestuous magic, pull out a broken locket, and as it pulls out, it starts to crackle with lightning along it, and I'm going to whip it out. It becomes a blade of lightning as I jump onto the ship next to him. And I'm going to attack him with a booming blade.
Cue the immigrant song.
All right.
Oh.
21.
Hits.
So that is going to be 2d8 from the lightning sword.
Yep.
7 damage plus 6. So 13 damage from the lightning sword. And then a d8 of thunder damage from booming blade. So 2. And did I get hit with cold damage last turn?
Yes.
So, and I will also deal how much I deal from the absorb elements. So absorb elements, 1d6. So 1d6 cold damage. 6 cold damage.
Oh.
And oh wait, I'm going to action surge.
Yes!
And I'm going to do it again
Hell yeah.
with a booming blade. Oh, that was less cool. 12.
Stop. He was ready for this. He wasn't expecting the first one. You leap up in the boat, and all of a sudden you got to turn and move to face you, and in the process, kind of like leans and dodges it just enough.
And I'm going to, before my turn is over, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points
Okay.
to quicken spell and thunderwave.
14.
That I think might be the exact DC. Yeah, that's the DC.
All right.
Okay,
Is that a halvesies?
that's halvesies.
And you guys on the other side hear that boom of thunder towards the end after you see just like flashes and movement, and then
So he takes 2 thunder damage and is not pushed.
I can do that
But
too.
with that, he is looking pretty haggard. Yeah.
Pants down on the other side.
I don't think it works that way.
All right, Froglodon.
Just not that hard enough.
I'm gonna use poison spray.
Spit at him.
Never mind.
Okay.
Bonus action tentacle.
Yeah, I'm gonna tentacle you with my bonus action.
A little whip.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Alder, you're up next. Nothing.
Froggy's peered out.
Froggy's struggling.
Froggy's tired now.
Just short bursts. All right, Alder.
How far away is he? Is he within 120?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Cool. So I am going to cast Wind Wall in a 50-foot just boom, so that it's basically just battering him from the side because it's 50 feet long.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So it is going to basically side sweep him.
Right into us.
Oh wait, is this guy dead yet?
Not yet.
Okay,
He's not dead yet.
As a bonus action,
Not
I can
medically.
just continue the damage on that spell. Would that count as casting the spell again, or just continuing the damage?
It just continues the
Cool.
Because
Bonus action, continue the damage. He takes 3d8 fire damage.
Oh man. Poor guy.
yeah.
He takes 15 fire damage.
Yeah, he is no longer writhing, moving, screaming. He's just laying there,
So one could assume he's dead.
limp and dead.
Cool.
He's just sleeping.
He's dead.
I thought about going
There's still the
I don't
sizzle
wanna
of
destroy his
flesh.
mouth.
but-
Um,
Got you a present.
I could stop the body.
It's not anything but the
Just cuts off the head.
Just
Got your
overkill
present.
him entirely.
It's less to carry.
I am going to turn and cast Wind Wall, and he needs to roll a Strength saving throw.
I don't know, man.
11.
He's going to fail that saving throw,
Yes, he is.
and he's also going to take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I am positioning it so that they are not within the, because it's only a foot thick.
Yeah.
So I'm positioning it so they are not
Yeah, you
being
can.
hit
You're
by the
going
wall
to
of
get
wind.
like in between him and smack him, or you're just
No, I'm straight to
literally
the side.
just right in impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fails it. He's good push too.
He's not a small flying creature, so that doesn't really matter. And then for good measure, I'm going to give the guy who could possibly be dead a good little stompy stomp.
Just
Just for the sake of...
as movement to just
Yeah.
step on him. Sure.
I swear to God, I almost rolled a nat 20.
And so in that case, you Gears of War just
Right.
full on. blood everywhere.
That is a 17 to hit the probably corpse.
Definitely a corpse. You can
Yeah.
just step on him and
Yeah.
Feels 2 death saves.
you feel he's
Just make sure he's dead.
yeah. Stand on him. Just the weight alone would just you can feel
Yeah.
the
Oh, I'm
cracking of
I'm
the
really I'm buff, but I'm skinny. I only weigh like 400 pounds.
yeah.
I only weigh 400.
Yeah. Just
Only.
Cool. And that's my turn.
well, he's done. So he's.
You can take his mouth now.
I'm going to actually.
Yeah.
You're into that.
Yeah, I figured that, and it is Caecus' turn, and
I'm going to walk up and I'm going to cast aid on the two of us there and say, I think we really accomplished something here.
I think we need to pick me up. I think we earned this.
As I'm trying to cut off his head with my spear, so I'm trying to cut off his head and be like, I think we did a really good service.
I'll hand you my Kopesh.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, it's a giant-sized Kopesh.
Would you just mind if So I'm going to collect his head, and I want you to get the sense of like
Casually morbid conversation.
Yeah. There's that sense of like, there's a real dissonance here between the fact that I'm just kind of like, hey, the light guide us. May our souls rise to read its brightness. As we get 5 things, I'm just collecting a head. I mean, those things are in utter dissonance with each other.
I am also helping you guys. I am doing damage where I can.
Oh, yeah.
This
absolutely.
This one man.
He's
one man
guy in particular.
Has really, really pulled the focus.
So I gave us 5 temporary hit points each, and then we collected a head.
Fantastic. It's Gurgoff's turn.
Bring it on.
Yeah, he's going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Instead of what?
So it's
Grapple.
contested athletics.
Okay.
20. Dirty 20. So he reaches out his hands, grabs you just by the shoulders, and he is going to fly up 50 feet.
Okay.
As he's moving up to you, he's looking at you and he's like, I told you, you can only go in once. I say who goes. And I only say once.
And being my turn now.
Yep.
I'm going to say, this isn't your domain anymore. And I'm going to take the sword, booming. Oh, he's going to take 4d8 of damage because he moved twice.
Yes, he did.
Or he moved with 2 booming blades on him.
Yep.
No, the second one missed.
Second one
missed. So just 1. So he's going to take 3 more thunder damage. And I'm going to booming blade, plunge this lightning sword into his chest. No, I'm not.
No.
It's okay. I'm going to use 2 more sorcery points to quicken spell booming blade again. 19?
19 hits.
So that is 14 lightning damage, 1 thunder damage.
Bink. So 15.
And I'm just gonna hold on to him. I'm gonna try to using my movement, kind of wrap my other arm around his, just clamp on.
You're gonna need to, because you begin to plummet in his grasp. You feel his grasp loosen on that second hit. You see his face kind of slacks just a bit. His wings drop a little, and you can feel gravity take both of you as you plunge down into the cold water.
And as he moves, he's going to. I'm going to say the concussive blast from the booming blade echoes, kind of pushes me up a little bit, and you just see the Thor from Ragnarok, just
exactly.
I'm just pulling straight down. He's gonna hit, and I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah. Hell yeah! And you impact into the water, and the Froggadon, you see the water splashes up and out of everywhere, and this faint blue energy just kind of dissipates out from the point of impact where he hits the water. The falls seem to sparkle a little bit more with some extra magic. The people from inside the lodge who've been there in the window watching this whole time just are now wandering out, dazed, confused,
Knew it!
somewhat bewildered by the event that's transpired. As they come to meet two of you on the shore, in the water.
I'm going back up to the waterfall.
Yeah, we are now out of initiative because that is the end of Gurgoff.
And as
If
the,
you go
the
into
spell
the waterfall and get
fades,
flayed alive, I swear.
you know what? It'll be worth it. But as you see me walk out of the water, the lightning blade slowly fades into the locket, and I put it back in my pocket. And I walk right up to the waterfall. Just walk in.
As you walk into the waterfall of the past, you do still meet resistance. Unfortunately.
What?
Go get that guy's head.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over by the dock because all the body parts I know are gonna come back around to the dock. I heard that earlier, so I'm just gonna go down to the dock with a net.
You might have to drag the lake a bit, but
Yeah, I'm heading down to the dock.
I'll wild shape into like a seal and like go get the body.
oh yeah.
Or go get the head. I could just tear the head off for you.
This is the mouth, really.
Orca.
Well, I mean, take the whole head. It's just less messy.
Yeah.
I'm not that precise.
Oh, so you're still stuck there. You can't get in anymore.
I don't understand. Why can't we get in? Why can't I get in?
I'll say Caecus is pretty happy that you went out and murdered everyone like he was hoping you would, and he is just collecting like things that will now give him knowledge. It's been quite good. Minus the lightning damage, which feels bad.
Yeah, it seems like you're still encountering resistance in the waterfall that you'd gone into.
Future too.
Hmm?
Future too.
You can go and try the future. No resistance. You're able to pass into it. And you are able to get a vision.
Oh, jeez. Sorry. I'm shaking.
Do we all have ones?
I don't know. We're across the thing. We just beat up that one guy. We murdered that one guy.
No, it was murder. It makes it sound like he didn't shoot a traumatic core, but he did ground you from it.
I guess that's right. He missed me with an attack.
You see your mother back home, content. Two cloaked figures follow her in the night. She screams and falls. Two hearts, brave and true, find their end in vengeance.
Okay.
I want more futures, or more.
I want to go to the present too.
Yeah, I
If that's
wondered.
possible, if I can do
I
that.
think we'll do a full montage
Yeah.
in post, so everybody has their visions.
Yeah, because I would go to the other ones too if I had the option, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the palace back home, the ballroom where you met, your betrothed dancing, wild and fierce and joyful, and stabbing one who won't take no for an answer, beating all her brothers in wrestling matches. She does not appear wounded by your betrayal. You see ancient sea elves on the water, lashed by a terrible storm, drowned by the sea, swallowed by the vortex. But they returned, as did the energy from the shimmer, and they were sent up into the skies, where the shimmer followed them. You see the shimmering flow broken and fading from the clouds. Life returns to the forests, and with them a new spring. The city is renewed and built to grow again, and the wood giants enter a new age with the help of heroes. again see your master's chambers and a new acolyte seeking mentorship. Void gazing and navel gazing make ill companions. The new acolyte did not like his answer. Your mentor shakes his head and chuckles. I have been alive for thousands of years, and I'll tell you the same thing I have told all the others. It's not that serious. Go touch some grass and smell a flower or something, and do try to lighten up. You see your home in the green twilight lands, where your parents met centuries ago in the fen and settled into a happy life on the pond. You were a happy little tadpole. You see your path long ago that led to eternity, and to eternity you yearn to return. The void beckons and the gaw winds its maw to you. A new adventure waits.
You gather back at the shore into the lodge. The people there now come to their senses and begin thanking you for releasing them from this mental prison that they've been trapped in for what seems like decades now. Gergoff's been controlling them and keeping them as placid servants.
I knew that Lunt didn't want to work here.
Some of you have been there for centuries.
Oh, man.
Long time. With the knowledge that you've gained, and the fact that the falls are now accessible again. Even though you can go through each one only one time, you can still get through all of them one time. And with that, we will wrap it for the night. And thank you all so much for coming and playing and enjoying this weird twist of events and turns and goofiness. I had a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Murdering relatively innocent people. I wonder if he was mind
Not innocent.
He was probably mind control.
Oh no!
You shot an orb.
The triplet celestial guardians of Silverwing had imbued the 3 waterfalls here on the coast of Niflheim with prophecy, past, present, and future, although each traveler could only receive vision from each time once. Visitors to the falls increased, with the village of Calvin welcoming travelers and protecting the falls and their guardians. But not all who came seeking knowledge were of true intent. In the 15th century, some of those came to Silverwing with the intent of slaying the guardians and taking the powers of the falls for their own. But the guardians were powerful, and although they stood victorious at battle's end, Tarathiel, the guardian of the future, was slain, her spirit merging with the falls. Turnarian, guardian of the past, and Terrarian, guardian of the present, could not live without the future, and so they gave their spirits to the falls as well. The space they left behind was filled by a young and ambitious celestial in the village who had let the rogues through, who held the village residents under his thrall for nearly half a millennia, until 4 heroes of the realm set them free and allowed Silverwing Falls to flow free and true, drenching seekers with vision for eternity.